We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know, they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river.
Oh, so I guess we're gonna do it.
Of you set up camp there.
And we gotta go get the
I called you Raven Feeder once. At Portchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
just gotta see if there's like a secondary thing we gotta do. Power. It's pretty nasty out. Like icy, rainy, snow. Hopefully we no guarantees though. Is this the only choice? Find and rescue the Danes? Okay, so this is the only choice. Cool.
He is back with you.
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time.
Come on.
Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Oh, haven't I been here before?
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings.
Okay.
What is your plan?
You can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Not a ton of them.
They will attack on sight here. We will save them. Stay calm. Enough skulking!
The Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood.
Oh, okay, superhuman. Wait, how did I get knocked down? You're free. You can go.
Go to the camp near Chippenham. Find your countrymen there.
Anybody else in here? There's a key here somewhere.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We'll not be feasting in Odin's Hall tonight, boys.
Whoa. Didn't win it. Alright, how many more? So where are these guys at?
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye, free us and we will fight by your side.
By Thor, thank you, my friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here.
Alright.
Families will raise a cup to you.
Oh, we gotta
No thanks.
gotta follow Guthrum.
Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Should be far enough, I think, right?
We're safe here. Let us speak. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I
Who
dream
knows?
of soothe black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Alright, where's our camp at? We're mounted! Alright, we're... Oh man.
We must speak.
Another matter that needs my attention. I will meet you at the camp.
Oh. Okay. Where's our camp at? Oh, it's all the way up here, huh? This is it?
Best of Affentune. I fear the worst, but I must know.
Let's get cracking.
Sail!
Travel to the forward camp? Okay.
I should not be seen in this area. Reef sail!
Save real quick.
Early should he rise, he who seeks to take another.
Save it for later.
Save the gem for later, yep.
You. There you are, Abel.
Lufina, pure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, Hjor. Alfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
There's a group of guards walking right past us. Like, I wonder what's going on over here. Probably nothing.
It's good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that guard-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bads fight.
I am all a-quiver with anticipation.
Hope the death will be clear.
Billy.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters.
Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these serf-downed Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
Gidrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps it shall one day
Camera's
sit upon
kinda
the
tight.
throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Have you brought your...
Hey, there's our guy.
You have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor.
Of course not.
This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mother?
Ah, Finir. You have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
Is that everybody? Yeah.
Eivor, it's good to see you.
Oh, these guys are back.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt
the debt will be clear.
I've seen those strong
I long
Saxon
to
heads all clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your...
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I don't think we're missing anybody. Are we? Well, obviously the guy who got killed.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
I like that.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Go over the plan of attack. We already yeah.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Yeah, but we said nighttime, right?
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Okay.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rodin, take Etkin Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
Weird. I doubt this is the final fight, but maybe it is. Who
Tonight,
knows?
Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village.
I thought we were doing this all sneaky-like.
Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Cure, keep a strong flank.
See some guards over there. Oh, they're gonna blow up our spot. Okay, well. So much for subtlety, right? Also have
Get to the village and wait for my signal.
a glowing spear, so that's probably not gonna help me that much.
Shouldn't be seen there. A hood should work. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
I mean, he did say smoke it, so we're smoking it. Oh. I whiffed it. Where's my torch at? Come on. You got in my way of throwing that. There we go. I don't see any guards, man. I'm not liking this. This is too easy.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the
Ooh, I
blood
can't
of
wait for
werewolves?
this.
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone, and this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side, all those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Okay. All you got? Come on. Come on. Alright, fine. Later.
For Alfred, I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Oh, he's got a...
Only darkness will come to claim you.
He's got a... Oh, he's got a little fire sword. Good for you. Come here. If I could actually use my abilities. There we go. That's 2. Okay. Oh, okay. Throwing grenades now. Can I block? Like, why is it so slow to block? Oh, because I'm staggered, that's why. There goes. There he goes again. Oh, don't read it. Oh, Jesus. See, this is why people use the damn bow and arrow. Because they have too many frickin' abilities that are just hard counters.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne.
I think we really want his
This island
throne,
will never
though.
be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Oh, he's not going to heaven, right? Suicide? How? Didn't we burn all the houses? Oh, this will be... Nice.
Soma, fall back!
Oh, really? She dies? That's messed up.
For glory! Soma! No!
I'm going after everybody.
Together, lads, we have this.
Seems a little delayed. I don't know if they changed something. Seems like there's like a little bit of input delay now, again. Or maybe it's just the spear. They should have let you at least try to save her. Kinda messed up. Alright, we gotta go...
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest.
These men will not surrender. And one little cock flogger barricaded himself behind that door there.
I will find a way in.
It's all the way up top. Okay. See, like, I don't understand. It's like getting poked and he's still just coming after it. I mean, you should get staggered a little bit, right? Wait, I gotta carry him out of here?
I need to see if Broda has taken the garrison.
I think we're good.
Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have fared as well. Hunwald! Come, get up! This is no time for weep wailing!
Jeez. What you doing here, bud? I'm gonna get up, bud.
Forgive me, Hunwald. I should have been quicker.
No. No. You were my staunch protector.
Carry Hunwald where?
Have you seen graver wounds?
I will carry him from the fray to that farmhouse there. I will get you to safety, Hunwald.
Him? Here?
Stay calm.
I may be all right. There is so little pain just now.
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome until you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
We're not faring too good here. Gotta get everybody else, right?
There's nothing. I need to see if Broda has taken the garrison.
There we go. I don't think he's taking the garrison.
Broda, what can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! My men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent!
Ah, I didn't get anybody with that, huh? That's a lot of them. Holy crap. Can I get up? No? Okay. Let's try this way. Alright, let's get our guys on here.
Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
Oh, you wanna go, bro? Come here. There's a lot of archers. Regroup with the allies? What allies? I don't have any left. Wait, how am I? How am I losing? Oh. That would be how. Just respawn randomly? Okay. Yeah, those guys are just respawning there.
They're weakened! Let us finish this!
Of course. So if you insist.
These Danes defy our god and king!
A lot of these guys. That's so much fun. I kinda missed.
Not on this Christ mass!
Oh, I hit the lamp.
Stand true! God protects
What are we
us
doing
on
here?
this day of feasts!
They just keep respawning. I don't get it.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ mass!
Yeah, like defeat all the Saxons. I get that.
These Danes defy our god and king!
Hang on. This guy's still in here? Yeah, where do we take you?
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feast!
Come on, guys. Seriously? Thank you. Wonder if I bring him to the farmhouse, maybe?
These Danes defy our god and king!
Pretty sure we're bugged.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ mass!
Stay over there.
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feast!
And what is it saying? It's just saying get rid of them, but that's not really a thing, because I'll try it for like a couple more minutes and then I'll just reload it.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ mass!
I don't see any more, but yeah, there's one.
The last of the Saxons are fleeing!
Maybe that worked.
The battle is won! That's it! They're fleeing!
Hey, we're floating. Yeah, that's definitely it.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Good from Jarl. We're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled, his patsy struck down, defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here.
Guthrum, hear me. Somers. She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I don't know about better for it. Send off our dead. I will speak.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I must speak to those still living.
It's like so ready to just rush into the next fight.
It is is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brodir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Right in here. Go scope this out real quick. Get some health. Oh, it's on the other side. And I'm kind of bummed out that she got killed. That's not cool. Soldier's flail. Interesting. I probably don't want to shoot that being under it, right? That'd make a lot of sense. Gotta talk to a couple more peeps, and we're just get going.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this.
Billy's awesome.
Wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he is tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
Oh, there she is.
Lufina.
Oh.
Gods, I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence.
I don't think she's coming with.
For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Your first battle, Ellerich. You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you will be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Oh, I forgot we even leveled. I was so focused on... Yeah, the Soma death was, that sucked.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Hmm.
Well, do not share that with them.
Where's like our army? You know what I mean? Like we just fought with our commanders basically, which I knew was gonna end kind of bad.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end.
You can tell he's really pissed off. Like, he's not saying, there we go, alright. All the damn fire particles. Wait, so everybody's just peacing out? We're not fighting? I might have missed something in the dialogue.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not soothe you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made.
Pretty profound.
That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Anyway.
Rollo.
Oh, this guy.
Returned from Frankie already. This is a surprise. Is the Lady Estrid well?
She is. Had a rough few weeks upon our return.
Oh, that's good. She survived.
She's on her feet and with her family. And I am looking for a new adventure. If I remember right, you said I might find it here with your clan.
That's right. Your presence is much needed and well appreciated. Settle in and we'll sail soon enough.
Do I have anything new? Oh, I do have stuff. I forgot. Yeah. Oh. That's... Oh, wait. You got the Izu or you got the Niflheim? Ooh. No, definitely Niflheim. You kidding me? see it. Yeah, that kind of blocks my vision of the... Wait, what's the, what's Niflheim? What's this? Oh, the shields, right? Wrong thing. Sail. I can keep shields. Oh, we're good.
That it?
Yeah, that's it.
I will see you later, friend.
Until next we meet.
Man, too bad there's no naval combat in this. Would have been dope. Let's save up. Announce Hunwald's death to... Okay.
Eivor?
Oh,
Swanborough.
I forgot her. Yeah.
Gods, no, don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My own one. No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
Probably just gonna snap back at us, but do it.
He fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory. Your dear Hunwald died a hero and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips.
Yeah, we're good. Kind of.
Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. I will leave you to mourn, and know that we are here for you, always, should you need us.
I feel like she'd make a really badass warrior. Like, she'd be really, like, double, like, something like double axes or something. That'd be her speed, I feel. That boat looks sick, by the way, now. Alright, do I need to speak to anybody else? Grab some arrows real quick.
Hello, and well met.
I'm glad he's happy. Let's see, do we have anything? I mean, I can go buy tungsten, probably.
You have a nothing else I can do for you?
I have to go.
Be well, my friend.
What have you got?
You should get that.
Oh, we're broke. Well, that sucks. I guess we're not getting anything yet. Ooh, I always do that.
I must take...
Of course I have it.
Until next time, Eivor.
Petra,
Eivor, how are you?
I should go. Let's talk again soon.
Yeah.
You look well.
We lost like 3 Jarls.
And with it, the Kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
Pacified all of England, but you've not seen all of the wonders of the world. Explore further, keep the saga going. Upgrade your settlement in Ravensthorpe. Hunt the remaining order. Oops. I'm not a rap god. I can't read that fast. Okay. So is that like it? We're done. Thanks for playing.
I want to see the...
And it just told me like you did it.
I have changed my mind. I should go.
Okay, so I mean, clearly there's more to do, but oh wait, so maybe I just gotta... Yeah, we'll go to sleep. See if this pops up a new quest afterwards. Hold on yet. I mean, yeah, I get that I still have the order guys to hunt down and stuff like that, but...
I need your eyes, my friend.
I have to speak with somebody else? Who was the other guy that died? It was... Oh, Jesus.
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want something, or? I was wondering.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you could find a spare moment and...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure, and to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need, and Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly.
I want to upgrade my gear.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I will bring the people together.
I was gonna say, please don't tell me I have to run around and get everybody.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day. To celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you.
Good transition, I like it.
A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Oh yeah, that's right. She doesn't, yeah. We can't understand what she's saying.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Okay, she put it away. Oh no, it's not away.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us head van Evangelir, Treboid and beyond.
I offer you this ring. Take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisg of a Valhalla adoration a fi them bith.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
I'm just waiting to see if anything's gonna go down, like if we have to defend the town or something like that.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Alrighty. Alright, voodoo lady.
I want to thank you for all you've done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and well, I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, at peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
Sigurd. Hey, I'm trying to talk to you. Stop turning away.
It is a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something, but this feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
Richard, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You are a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to both man. Hoping now but well in a case Misha the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you.
I wonder if you can do something where you learn what she's saying in the game. Like you can do a side quest or something. Or find a note that allows you to understand the language.
Alvis, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
Oh, I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were
That's my
chides. Another time, I think.
That's my lieutenant getting hammered. Look, I know because it's the shield I put on him. Okay, yeah, we'll talk to her last. Hang on. Oh, this is the little guy.
You've been among us for quite some time, Rita. Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am not the settling kind. I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Oh yeah, our guy.
And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham?
Hytham.
Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
Okay. I think we're good. What's a... Oh, this is just drinking? We can bob for apples? This isn't a minigame? This should be a minigame. Alright, enough.
Randvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere.
Sure.
Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time.
Alright.
But I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing. Through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to leave. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
That's true, yeah.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
Yeah, we know that.
We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. It was not an easy decision. But after we talked with honesty, we embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so. And I am pleased for you.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
And what about you? What are you looking for?
I have all I
That.
need right here.
That, probably.
With our people.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I want to say, Randvi, I love you, and I have for some time.
That's pretty obvious, though, between the two of
I did
them.
not pursue it, not wanting to betray my brother's trust. But that does not mean I did not desire it. Does that surprise you?
I'm going to say no.
Gods, I worried you saw me as a woman starved for the affection of her husband. That it was loneliness driving me. But it was you, Eivor. Only you. Everything you are, everything you will become.
Randvi, without you I would have lost my way 1,000 times.
I never told him outright, but I doubt he will be surprised. I think he may have suspected it even, some time ago.
If he suspected it, he never said anything.
He is more observant than I often give him credit for. I believe he sees us as we are, and as we hope to be.
I think him acting like a...
Tell him. Give it a few days, when the feasting is over and everything is settled.
Him acting like a jerk.
Agreed.
Probably the indication.
I've waited long enough for you, and you for me. What is another few days?
God.
The blink of an eye.
She doesn't get, not gonna get killed, right? Hope not.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.